The last voicemail.
Found the number.
The last voicemail. I have listened to my dead brother's voicemail 412 times, and every single time I listen, there is something new in the background, something that wasn't there before. My brother Ryan died on a Tuesday, a car accident on Route 9. Somewhere between the gas station he stopped at and the apartment he never made it back to. The police said it was quick. I've held on to that word ever since. Quick. Like it's something I can keep in my pocket and touch whenever the grief becomes too heavy. Ryan called me the night he died. I didn't answer. I was sitting in a work meeting, my phone face down on the table. I saw his name light up the screen, and I made a decision. It could wait. I'd call him back later. The meeting ran long. By the time I finally called back, a police officer answered his phone.
Why are you afraid?
The voicemail Ryan left was only 11 seconds long. His voice sounded relaxed, happy, completely unaware of what was about to happen. He said, "Hey, it's me, nothing important. Just wanted to hear your voice. Call me when you get a chance." Then he laughed. That small, embarrassed laugh he always made when he got sentimental. And then the recording ended. I never deleted it. I couldn't. For 6 months, I listened to it constantly. Every breath and every pause, every syllable. I knew those 11 seconds better than I knew my own heartbeat, which is why I know something changed. 7 months after Ryan died, I was sitting in my kitchen drinking coffee while listening to the voicemail. Something felt wrong. Not obvious, just different. I played it again, and again, and again. Then I heard it. A faint sound in the background, a high, thin tone, almost musical, almost like a note being held for too long. It lasted only a second or two. Then it disappeared beneath Ryan's laugh. I had never heard it before. Never. I convinced myself it was interference, a corrupted file, digital noise, a technical glitch. Nothing more. 2 weeks later, I listened again. The tone was gone. Something else had taken its place. A voice. Not clear words. Just the unmistakable sound of someone speaking in the background. Low, distant, human. The problem was, Ryan had been alone in his car. The police report confirmed it. Single occupant vehicle. No passengers, no witnesses, nobody else. Yet there was a second voice. I played the recording over and over again, 40 times in one night. The voice was always there. So I sent the file to my friend Priya. She worked in audio production. I didn't tell her where the recording came from. I simply asked her to analyze it. An hour later, she called me back. "There is definitely another voice in the background," she said. "Male, adult, but something about it doesn't sound right." The next day, she cleaned up the audio and sent me the enhanced version. I sat alone in my car, put on my headphones, and pressed play. Ryan's voice came first. "Hey, it's me, nothing important." Then the hidden voice emerged from the static, clear enough to understand. 3 words, 3 impossible words. "She's still listening." I froze. The blood drained from my face. I replayed it
She found the
again and again. Every time the message remained exactly the same. "She's still listening." I drove straight to my parents' house. My mother had kept Ryan's belongings. His phone was still there, locked away in a box. I charged it, unlocked it, and opened the call history. His final call to me was listed 7:42 p.m. But another number caught my attention. An incoming call, 7:38 p.m., 4 minutes before Ryan called me. Duration, 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Ryan had spoken to someone moments before his death, someone none of us knew. I copied the number down and called it. The phone rang once, then a recording answered. The voice made my stomach drop. It was Ryan, his exact voice, but wrong. cold, emotionless, like an imitation, like something pretending to be him. The voice began reading random numbers, a string of digits spoken in a flat, mechanical tone. I hung up immediately. When I called back, the number no longer existed. Phone records showed nothing. Directories showed nothing. The phone company said the number was impossible, even stranger. The area code belonged to a numbering system that had been retired years earlier. The number should not have existed, yet Ryan had spoken to it 4 minutes before he died. Weeks passed. I tried to stop thinking about it, tried to move on, tried to convince myself there had to be an explanation. Then last week, I listened to the voicemail again. Ryan's message hadn't changed, but the hidden voice had. The words were different. This time it said, "She found the number." I nearly dropped my phone. The message had updated, as if it knew what I had done, as if it knew I had called.